Hey guys, Jason Herndon here from J. Paul's LLC Exterior Cleaning Service. Today I'm going to talk to you about the difference between soft washing and pressure washing. I know there's a lot of information out there you can find on YouTube and stuff like that. You see a lot of videos about pressure washing, and you see people cleaning stuff. And what I want to talk about is what the difference is between soft washing and pressure washing, and when to actually use soft washing, when to use pressure washing, and things like that. Now, there is a time and place to use pressure washing, to actually use a pressure washer. That being said, what you can use a pressure washer on is on cleaning surfaces that, let's say, like a walking surface, concrete, stone pathways, stuff like that can handle the pressure. What you don't want to do is actually use it on, say, vinyl siding, especially if it has some oxidation on it, and that'll be another video. If it has oxidation on it and you stand there with a pressure washer and you stand too close, yeah, you be moving or cleaning the vinyl siding and removing the mold and the mildew, but what you're also doing, if you stand too close and you got too much pressure or whatever, you're removing that oxidation layer. And when you get done, what you're going to have is what they call Zorro lines, and then you're going to have to go back and maybe hit every single piece of that vinyl siding the same way. And not only that, and if you don't, you can see those lines, and it's just not very pleasing to the eye. And not only that, the problem with using a pressure washer is you can force water in between the lines of the vinyl siding. You can push, if there's a crack in it somewhere, if there's a hole, or if it's kind of loose and you're spraying water at a high pressure, it's going to force its way into those little cracks and get into the inside layer of behind the vinyl siding, and that can lead to leaks and problems. And not only that, inside the wall. And the other thing with using high pressure is you can push it into an outlet, different things like that. Now, I know a lot of people maybe not have heard of soft washing, or maybe you have and you understand it. And now the way that a lot of houses are being built with vinyl siding, the recommended way of actually cleaning that vinyl siding and getting it clean, and it's actually sanitizing too, is to use a soft wash solution. Yes, it's actually a mild bleach mixture, but when it comes out, it actually comes out of it sometimes less than 1%, and that's enough to kill the mildew, kill the mold, sanitize the house, clean all that organic growth off of the house, and not do any damage to the siding or the plant life or anything else around the area that's being cleaned. So that's the reason. And soft washing can be used for not only vinyl siding, you got it on cedar shake, wood panel, outdoor rooted plants, stucco, outdoor wood furniture, screen enclosures, along with the vinyl siding. And if you're wondering what soft washing is, actually soft washing is done using less than, garden hose pressure to apply the cleaning solution and then rinse it off. It allows, what soft washing is, it allows the chemicals and the cleaning solution to do the job. You're not taking high pressure and blowing it off And the other advantage of soft washing and allowing chemicals to do the cleaning and stuff like that, the cleaning actually lasts longer. And there's things out there that say it can last 3 times, even 5 times longer than pressure washing. And it actually does a lot less damage to the house. Okay, and that's just kind of some of the difference between pressure washing and soft washing. And I know you see some people out there that they also do power washing. Now, power washing is a little bit different. Power washing, you see these big companies out there that have these big machines, and then that's a whole different process. It's basically the idea of blasting water at high pressure, but only using hot water. And those are used for, big, rough concrete buildings and stuff like that. But majority of the people will either be looking at pressure washing or soft washing. Like I said, pressure washing, you can use the pressure washer on a driveway to kind of help get up some spots that your surface cleaner or the person's surface cleaner didn't get, like in the corners and different places like that. Also, you can also use soft washing on surface cleaner, because what it does, it helps loosen up the dirt and the grime and organic growth that's on that driveway or walkway or anything like that, and it helps the surface cleaner do its job better. I mean, yeah, it can, and also you can come back and post-treat that and keep that organic growth from coming back so quick. That's why a lot of people are transitioning and looking into soft washing, and because it allows you to kill and have a longer lasting clean is what it does. And but you just got to make sure that they're using the correct amount of chemical, because yes, if you go too high, there are some damaging effects that can happen if the mix is what they consider or what they say is too hot. If your mix is too high, that's why they always say at least on the house siding is around 1% in that area, depending on, and then also just to make sure, and this is something that a lot of people do in this industry standard, you go around and you wet the plants down just to make sure, because say if it hasn't rained or did anything like that, plants are pretty thirsty, and the first thing that hits them is going to be, they're going to soak it up. So it's pretty much industry standard. You can go around and pre-wet the plants and stuff like that to make sure they're good to go, and then you rinse them off, and if you do that, there's usually no harm. There's probably going to be no harm to the plants or things like that around. Something that a lot of people do, and we do it as well, is we'll go around and we'll tape off certain things, the electrical boxes, outlets, and different things like that we don't want to get the mix into, because actually the mix it's actually, it's a corrosive, and if it gets in there it can corrode and cause some problems. That's why we want to tape things off and do it that way. Okay, that's just a short video I just wanted to do right there for people out there. And if you're looking, if you've got one and you're looking to do it yourself, there's a lot of information out there. Please look at people on the industry leaders and follow what they do. I know there's a lot of videos about pressure washers and this, that, and the other, and it looks cool and all, but make sure you're following the correct steps and following the right cleaning application for what you want to get cleaned. Even in my neighborhood, just driving around in my neighborhood, I've seen, just on my street alone, I've seen at least 3 houses where either they've tried to do it their own, or they've hired, or they've gotten a friend with a pressure washer, and they've come and they're standing, I mean, not even a foot away from the siding with the pressure hose blasting away. And I also see one house, he used a turbo nozzle, which is basically used for concrete cleaning, on vinyl siding, and you can see the swirl marks on the vinyl siding. And this is a house that was up for sale. Now, I don't know if it's still up for sale because I haven't seen a sign in the yard lately. But this was a house that's up for sale. So from an aesthetic standpoint, from a realtor standpoint, that's not a very good look for having somebody come with a pressure washer with a turbo nozzle and try to clean it. Yeah, it got it clean, but it also left those nasty little swirl marks all on the vinyl siding, and it just looked like somebody went and pretty much scarred it up. So if you're looking to do it on your own, or if you're looking to have it done, please get with somebody that is doing the right things for what you need to be cleaned. Okay, thank you so much. Name's Jason Herndon, J. Paul's LLC Exterior Cleaning. Thank you very much. Goodbye.